And we're back for another week. Welcome to the I Don't Get It podcast. I'm Jason. That's Joe.
Hello, everybody.
And this is the show. Have I ever said that?
Probably.
That's pretty good.
Been doing it for 2.5 years. I'm sure you've said it at least once.
I'm Jason. That's Joe. And this is the show. I don't think I ever
Maybe
said
not.
that.
Doesn't sound
You know
familiar.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah. Is that the new one?
That's the new slogan, I guess. I'll just wait for the outro.
Do you have something planned? Or are you just going to
It's
wing
kind
it?
of just coming to me
Wing
today.
it and hit it 2 times in a row?
What are the chances you bat 1,000
In a game or in a season?
in a game?
It could be high.
The grades do it, right?
Yeah.
Barry Bonds ever do it?
Probably.
He was on steroids.
They were all on steroids. Do you think the people on steroids should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Why not? It makes baseball more fun.
I think so, too.
They're the most remembered.
Well, I don't know how you can take away their stats.
Yeah.
You don't know how long they were all doing it.
How about we just make steroids legal for baseball? Makes everything more fun. It would boost the numbers.
Steroids should not be legal just because
if everybody's hitting
dangerous.
70 home runs a year, how are people not going to want to watch that?
Well, that was 1 year. And
But if everybody...
it was exciting. I remember as a little kid watching that.
Corked bats,
Okay, do you think that's the new thing? Because I don't know if you heard about the torpedo bats.
the Yankees bats.
They look like
Yeah.
the old school like plastic ones with the giant barrels.
Yeah.
Except they're like half that size and smaller barrels.
And they hit like 15 home runs.
Yeah. Like Aaron Judge wasn't deadly enough for a fucking regular bat. He gets a very special torpedo bat.
Yeah, if it makes it more fun, bring it on.
I think Sammy Sosa had a corked bat.
He did.
See, is that cheating though? That's cheating, right?
Oh, so is steroids.
Yeah, but steroids still, if you can't hit the ball.
But pitchers cheat too. They put stuff on their hands.
Pine tar, yeah.
Everybody cheats. It's just some people get caught.
Do you think steroids is less of cheating? It is, right? Just naturally? Because you still got to have some... Just because you're on steroids. I can't take steroids and go hit a 90-mile-an-hour pitch from a professional baseball player. Like, I don't care how many steroids I take. All the steroids. But, like, you still have to have some kind of, like, talent.
Yeah, if you got the talent, take the steroids.
Like, steroids aren't just going to turn you into Walter Payton. Like, you're not a super athlete.
That's true.
But, like a corked bat is faster to swing. It's a lot, just swinging cork around
I
is
still
a lot.
couldn't hit a 90-mile-an-hour pitch.
Maybe not, but you have a better chance because you can swing the bat faster.
But
You can physically swing the bat
it
faster.
doesn't make my brain work.
You might not hit a home run,
I could
but you might make contact.
bunt it, maybe.
Oh, for sure you could bunt. Even
I'd
then,
be a
it's
pussy.
kind of hard to...
Have you ever heard a 90-mile-an-hour pitch? The ball sizzles
Yeah.
as it comes near you. I remember I played baseball as a kid, and the first time I heard a pitch sizzle, I rethought my entire life.
There used to be this
I
kid.
said, I don't want to do this anymore.
There used to be this kid. I played baseball too. I was never a good batter. I was good at fielding. I played most positions
I was bad all around.
outside of catcher. I played it one time in a practice, and the ball caught me on the only place there wasn't fucking padding. It almost broke my shoulder. But there was this one kid, Juan Batista. I think he played. I think Carlos might know him. He fucking tall kid. Like he's like one of those people, the Puerto Ricans that just we got him here and now he's just in the farm system for baseball. Like one of those kids. I swear to God, he was throwing like 80 when we were like 10. Like, you can't tell me that there was one time I just stuck the bat out. Like, I just dropped it down, stuck it out to try to bunt.
Mhm.
I hit it clear into the outfield. That doesn't happen. But like, I don't know where I was going with that. He pitched
Fast
really. He
pitcher.
pitched really, really, really fast, like insanely fast. Yeah, I think that's
All
it.
right. Good. Mr. Batista, congrats. You got mentioned on the show.
I don't know whatever happened to him.
I don't know. Why is this soundboard always crooked? Because there's a marker underneath of
He
it.
used to be on the same team as this kid who used to be the bat boy for the Seawolves.
Oh.
Like, yeah, this team was like fucking. It was
Is it
all
the kid with the huge forehead.
I think his name was Brian. I want to say
I remember going to Seawolves games, and the bat boy always had a huge
he
forehead.
was all. It's probably him.
Okay.
It has to be him. There was only one bat boy, I think, back then. Might have been two.
I don't know if it was way back then.
I mean, we were like 10 and 12, so you'd have been like 8.
Yeah, maybe then.
Yeah, but it was like the whole team. They were called UPIU. I don't know what business that was, but the whole team was just all Puerto Rican guys, except for this one white bat kid. That's it. That was their whole team, all Puerto Ricans.
Williams and Adair. That was the team I feared most because that had the Sizzler pitcher. He may not have been like a giant, but he felt like a giant. He's like 6'9".
Yeah, that's how the other guy was.
He threw a good pitch. I remember though he did hit one of my teammates. He didn't physically hit him. He just threw a ball and it hit him in the back. I might have peed a little bit. Because, hey, Deets, you're up next. Oh, I'm not feeling good now, coach. My coach was rough. He didn't care that we were like 10 years old. He was swearing, like had spit flying whenever he's yelling. I took a line drive to the stomach playing first base. And I'm like on the ground gasping for air. He's like, get the ball and tag him out.
I'm sure I told you this story
We won the championship, though, so
before.
good coach.
I never won a championship. My coaches were like my grandfather, and then there was like these twins. Their dad. They used to make us catch ground balls barehanded.
Ouch.
Bro, what I'm telling you, it stung. It stung. But nobody ever missed a ground ball. Like, once you put a glove on, you know how much more reach you have? Like, it adds a good, 4 inches to your fingers.
What if I told you baseball is the reason this podcast happened?
No.
It is. Let's wind the clock back like 20 years. More than 20 years, jeez. I wanted to play baseball as a kid. Finally, my parents agreed to it. There was MYAA, which was,
Mill Creek Baseball.
Mill Creek Youth Athletic Association.
I wasn't Richie Rich to play in Mill Creek Baseball. I didn't live in Mill
Is that
Creek.
the Rich League? I thought it was like $50.
I mean, you have to live in Mill Creek.
Anyway,
You got to be somewhat rich to live in Mill Creek. I lived in Erie, went to Erie schools, played on, fucking boys baseball. Or it was, free, I think. I don't think you charged anything.
no, I was high class.
You were back then.
So
maybe not now.
I wanted to play high class baseball, and finally my parents agreed. And by the time they agreed, it was late signups. Put your name in, you just get thrown into a team.
Yeah.
Well, I got thrown on
tryout.
the yellow team. Our jerseys were yellow, and my coach Dave, his wife happened to be the manager at the hotel you and I worked at, Kathy. Did you know this story?
No.
She told my mom, when your boys are old enough, they need a job. There we go. The rest is history. So baseball is the reason this podcast is happening.
Well,
You think we would have met at a Shell station? But I'd look at you, like, I never met you, but what's up with Chuck E. Cheese? Am I right?
I mean, it's crazy because, like,
And you'd be like, Sheila, get me out of here.
I don't even know if I ever work at the hotel if I continue playing baseball. Like, I quit in high school, right before high school. When I found out, it was going to be like playing with like 16, 17-year-olds, and I was like 13.
Said no, thank you.
Nah, not for me, bro. And I don't know. I don't know if maybe if I played, would I got a scholarship to a college or something and not been able to work at the hotel.
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
But
I couldn't hit the ball.
We can't.
I was
ever
good
know,
at fielding,
right?
really good at fielding, but you gotta hit the ball.
If you could relive your life, would you change that part?
Yeah, because I think that's how I got fat. Just naturally. I was skinny until I quit playing baseball. Well,
It's not even the most athletic sport.
I was skinny-ish. Yeah, but we had to run. Oh, how about just run laps for 2 hours? I don't care who you are. You're running for anything for 2 hours.
Not
Like,
baseball.
yeah, we used to run all the time. Every time you get in trouble, run. Run around the whole field. Whole outfield. Around the whole fence.
My least favorite thing about playing soccer is when we're getting absolutely destroyed in a game and you just hear the coach saying, it's going to be rough practice on Friday.
Yeah, I bet.
Woo! Running for 2.5 hours. Just
It sucks.
didn't touch a ball.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. We ended up not winning the whole game that year.
And
But maybe running doesn't help.
I don't think, going back to that, I don't think you should change anything in your past. Because imagine, like the butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that Ashton Kutcher movie. That's an Ashton Kutcher movie, right?
Yeah.
Never saw it. But any little thing could just change the whole outlook of something 20 years in the future. So, like, maybe I don't have a kid. Like it's different.
You have a kid, maybe not the same kid.
No, definitely not the same kid. Because, like, I'd never worked at a hotel to begin with. We never met. I never met Sheila. I never met anybody that I know from past high school.
Yeah, there's a lot I'd change.
But
Butterfly
you
effect
can't,
and
though.
food,
You
baby.
can't, though.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You
Okay.
can't change it.
I know in January 2020, get on Facebook dating. Oh, look at it. It's Yari. Oh, by the way, I'm a multi-billionaire from Bitcoin.
No, because you might not even, that might not happen. Bitcoin might not take off.
Or it does, and I'm rich because I bought it all.
I think if you're going to go that route, you got to play, like, the lottery. You got to play the Powerball or something.
I don't know the winning numbers.
You could look them up now before you change your mind and change something in the past.
Why not both? Crypto and...
And remember, if you win, what if you never go online on January 20th? Was it January 20th?
I don't know.
See?
Just every day in January. Just check every day. Boom, boom.
Oh, you don't get the option because you're high society. You don't go on Facebook.
I do.
No, you don't.
Because I know.
You on my own Facebook. You don't know.
Even better.
No, because then that's creepy. Like, yeah, you can't change anything. As crazy as that sounds, you can't change anything.
I disagree.
You can only change the stuff that's currently happening to you now. That was the deepest shit I'll ever say.
Clip it.
You can only change the shit that is happening now.
And your bed sheets.
Did you see all those damn TikToks I sent you?
Oh, I deleted TikTok. How did he do it?
No, not how. I know how. Why?
Spending too much time on it. It's wasting my life.
Oh my God, TikTok is exploding right now. When I tell you, did you ever see the thing with the baby?
I'm sure.
The Talking Baby podcast.
No.
This guy had a great idea. How about use AI, turn himself into a baby that talks to members of his family, like a person that does not know he's like a baby. He just thinks he's like a person. So he's like talking to the dog, and they're talking about the two humans, you know, the bigger humans. He's like, yeah, I just shit my pants, and they just clean it up like whenever I cry. Well, now after that started, everybody kind of stole his idea, and they're making everybody babies. So, like,
I'm very happy I deleted TikTok.
there's like scenes from The Office where they're all babies.
Yeah. It's like a filter on Snapchat.
I love it. It's so funny. It makes anything funny. I mean, hell, it makes The Office funny. So if it can do that, it can make
Put it over a
anything
Hitler
funny.
speech.
I bet. Bet.
There's your homework for the night. All right, so let's segue into.
First thing I thought of was that I don't remember who the comedian was. Was it Bo Burnham?
I don't know.
Baby Hitler.
Oh yeah,
He had like a song about Baby Hitler.
the juice.
It puts him in concentration. Separates him by concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, the baby thing is funny. It has me dying.
Everybody should delete TikTok and
No,
start living your life again.
I could never.
Just enjoy life.
I
before
could
you're dead.
never. TikTok Live has been like the only thing getting me. Like, I quit watching TV.
When's the last time you went outside?
I cut the grass on
Not doing a
a
chore.
week ago.
Not doing a chore.
Oh, never.
Oh my god. All right.
I
Well,
didn't. To be fair,
You might not be outside, but you know what is
to
outside?
be fair, I didn't put my hammock up yet. So once that happens, I might be outside more because then I can scroll TikTok outside.
You're disgusting.
That's the only thing that makes TikTok better than inside.
It's so terrible.
It's true. It's true though. It's true.
You know what I don't get
What don't you get?
that I wish I could change? How is it with all current technology, video cameras being top notch, why don't we have clear video of Bigfoot?
Because it's not a real thing.
Oh. Why?
Because I think all those mythological things are just not real things.
You don't believe in aliens?
That's not mythological.
Well,
That's possibly real life.
it's a myth. Well, Bigfoot is possibly real life.
A giant Sasquatch gorilla monkey that lives
Is less likely.
in a snow climate
That's a Yeti.
same damn thing. He gets mistaken for Bigfoot all the
Bear
time.
and polar bear.
Oh, my bad. He's the abominable snowman. Same difference. The Loch Ness monster. Yeah, a giant dinosaur person that comes from the sea
That was real.
every now and then.
There's proof of it being real.
No, there's proof of a picture.
Dinosaur bones.
Okay, dinosaurs are real, yes.
Yeah, okay, so is Nessie.
That doesn't make the Loch Ness monster a real thing now, currently.
I'm
Maybe
just-
it was. Maybe there
Where's
was.
any bones from aliens?
We don't even know if aliens came to
But you're
us yet.
saying aliens are more likely to be real than all this?
I would. Who doesn't say that? That would be
Me?
mind blowing to me. I bet we could poll America, and more people will believe in aliens than the Sasquatch or the abominable snowman or the Yeti or whatever the hell the Loch Ness
aliens
monster
versus the field?
Yeah.
No way. No way.
And there's a lot of people in the field. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to think of more of those things.
The chupacabra?
Yeah. There's just an endless list.
Mothman?
Wasn't-
That was West Virginia. That's not too far away.
I'm gonna look up a list while you talk, because I know there's a ton of
So
things.
yeah,
that I
there's
can't think
Mothman,
of.
there's Bigfoot, there's the chupacabra, which is Cuba, I believe.
I think that's Mexico.
Same thing.
No, absolutely not.
I think it was Cuba. You can check that. There's Loch Ness Monster.
How should I say that? List of mythological creatures.
Sure. Well, that would bring up like Centaur and stuff like. Or
Oh
Minotaur.
yeah, they count too.
No, I don't believe in Minotaurs. Cyclops? No.
You-
Do you believe in dragons? Dragons are a possibility.
No, I not compared to aliens. If those are the two, I would choose aliens.
Bigfoot or dragons?
I think dragons are higher on the list.
Unreal.
They're closer to dinosaurs. What do you mean? Loch Ness Monster's higher on the list too. As much as I don't believe that exists.
But a standing gorilla, monkey creature.
He's like tall as shit.
Aren't you all for evolution?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not for it. Like,
God forbid a gorilla wants to walk.
okay, but we don't know he's a gorilla per se.
Gorilla family. Monkey family.
Gorilla adjacent, maybe. Not. He might not even be a monkey. We don't know. How do you spell mythological?
I don't know. MYTH.
Just none of it looks right. Okay.
That's why speak to text exists.
I didn't want to interrupt our podcast.
For big words like that.
I'm doing it though.
But Bigfoot. Let me get back to that first and foremost. It kind of just died. The hype died. There's a thing a couple years back is like, oh, we found the dead Sasquatch body, and they took pictures, right? Why not release the body? Did body come back to life and kill these people? Because I never heard about it again.
Jersey Devil.
What's the Jersey Devil?
I don't know. Just came up in a list of a winged horse-like creature.
That's somebody
with
from
horns.
Jersey Shore. It's just
A winged horse-like creature with horns said to roam the New Jersey forests.
Interesting.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I imagine.
The jackalope.
Jack the jackalope?
No, jackalope. It's a jackrabbit with antlers. I'm pretty sure that's a real thing.
No.
I don't even know how you say this thing. I don't think this has got to be some African thing. Mokele Mumembe. It's a giant herbivore reptile said to live in the Congo.
Sure. Do you believe in giant anaconda?
No. But that's probably real. I mean, I would have to
in the
see
rainforest
it.
somewhere. There's like a 90-foot
I'm not saying
python or
that's,
something.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's not real. It's definitely more real than
More real. Okay.
the Wampus cat, a large black cat-like creature, or the Mongolian death worm, a fiery worm-like creature described in the Mongolian folklore.
Fiery? It's on fire?
I don't know if it's actually on fire.
Would you believe in a worm on fire more than
No.
Bigfoot? Okay.
But maybe that's what I'm saying. On the list, Bigfoot is still pretty low.
Bigfoot is typically described as a large, hairy, ape-like creature, often with dark fur, a muscular build, and large feet. Hence the name Bigfoot. Sightings often claim it to be between 6 and 9 feet tall, with some even estimating it to be as tall as 10 to 15 feet. Again, where are the pictures? Who are these estimators?
They don't exist. The people that took it on their like 1920 Polaroid, the fucking it looks like a long like green bean from a distance in the middle of the forest, but it's dark and hazy and oh my god, it might have feet. Oh my god, people. Do you see what I see?
It's
a giant human
it's the leftover
Sasquatch
footprints.
guy. Stupid.
Footprints are a common piece of evidence attributed to Bigfoot, often described as large as up to 24 inches long and 8 inches wide.
I might have found the greatest thing ever looking this up. This is from Fangaloria. I don't even know what this is, but the headline is the top 50 creepy creatures from each state that you never want to run into. It's giving me like Nuke's top 5 vibes.
All right.
Okay. Number 1.
Anyone from Ohio?
Hold on. It starts in alphabetical order. I won't go down the whole list, but the first one is Alabama, the Wolf Woman of Mobile. She's exactly what you think she is.
Okay.
A half wolf, half woman.
Yep.
Woman from the top up, wolf from the bottom down.
Okay. So here's what happened with this one. Dude got drunk, saw the prettiest girl ever at the bar, was about to go down on her. Hairtown. He's like, it's a wolf, man.
It would be Hairtown.
So
This little comic picture.
there's comics.
In early April 1971, 50 people reportedly saw a half woman, half wolf creature in the marshes of Mobile, Alabama. Some say she escaped from the circus. One even witnessed to say she was chased from their home. Was it a coincidence that the reports started so close to April Fool's Day? Or did all these people really see something?
Maybe one guy saw a lady with hairy legs, and they took it from there. He's like, oh, I saw her too.
How about the Arkansas White River Monster?
All right.
Now nicknamed Whitney, because that just makes sense.
Okay.
The Newport area sea creature legend goes all the way back to Native American folklore. In 1937, the national media reported a sighting of this giant Loch Ness monster-like cousin in the Arkansas River. News crews and TV show Animal Planet filmed the river for weeks to get a glimpse of the 30-foot-long gray river sea creature. Envision giant shark with like a snake head.
Sure.
That's what the weird comic looks like.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's so many.
So like Nessie.
No, it's more like a shark.
A shorter neck.
Well, it just looks like Jaws, just with like snake fangs.
Okay.
California, Tahoe Tessie.
Yep.
Looks exactly like the Loch Ness Monster. Again, so that just does that prove that
Can't this just prove that there are Loch Ness monster creatures?
this one.
There's another one, yeah.
Colorado's Tommy Knockers.
They definitely had the town vote on a name.
What do you think it is? What do you think Tommy Knockers is? He's a humanoid like thing.
He's got breasts.
Nope.
Okay.
When British miners came to America, they brought old European myths, superstitions like them, like the Brothers Grimm, the Lord of the Rings. The miniature men played a critical part in the lore. They believed that the leprechaun-like mythological creatures lived in the Colorado mines and played tricks on the workers, making strange noises. Tommy Knockers would also warn of the dangers in the mine by knocking inside the cave walls.
Well, I went wrong direction.
On your next trip to Colorado, explore the same mines thousands of feet down underground of Georgetown and enjoy Colorado's craft beer scene.
So he's a good creature.
At the Tommy Knocker Brewery.
Okay, this is a publicity stunt.
Maybe some smart person heard about it. Like, made the Chupacabra pub. And it's just Chupacabra inspired beer place.
Tommy Knockers.
Tommy Knockers. Connecticut's Connie.
Is it a Loch Ness monster?
It's more like an anaconda. Like an anaconda meets a dragon.
Okay.
I can show you a picture of that.
Yeah, let's see that. It's like a normal mythological sea creature.
Dragon snake. Not all mythological creatures get their own list or their own museum exhibition, but Connie, the Connecticut River sea serpent, does. The Connecticut River played a critical role in the state's history, development, and legends. First reported in the New York Times in 1886, two men spotted a creature with a black head as large as a barrel with eyes as big as plates.
Okay.
They estimated the beast to be 100 feet long. That's huge. Stories of Connie continue to be told by boaters today, even a local mascot for some of the rivergoers in Old Saybrook. But there's one for every state. I want to go to... Of course. Take a guess for Florida.
It's just some guy.
Almost. Florida's skunk ape.
All right.
Basically a stinky gorilla. Well, ape. I guess not a gorilla. Two totally different forms of monkeys, I think.
Bigfoot being one.
He's probably close to Bigfoot. He looks like Bigfoot.
Okay.
Just with, imagine like a marijuana cloud just following him around. Whoever did these, the image for the credit for the images goes to Wealth of Geeks. I don't know what that is, but these are really good comics. The Georgia one looks like the Loch Ness Monster. Hawaii's looks like some creepy, like, buff guy. I mean, I don't know.
Fabio?
Fucking, he looks like a creepy buff guy.
Just hides in the bushes.
A buff Samoan person with no irises in his eyes.
All right.
Like, Idaho's is like a sea creature.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois is the coal hauler road monster. Looks like Sasquatch. So see, all these things could be Sasquatch. The Indian Devil Lake monster. Iowa's is called the Mud Womp. He looks like a Sasquatch of some kind. Wow. Sinkhole Sam from Kansas. He's like from the Dune movies. He's one of those worm people.
Oh, he's a sandworm.
I think. That's what it looks like.
Sinkhole Sam.
Sinkhole Sam. Many residents believe he's just an oversized gopher snake. I don't even know what that is. But he's as long, possibly as 15 to 30 feet long, swimming in a big sinkhole in Kansas.
Sure.
Okay, this thing is creepy. I want to know more about this. Kentucky's Pope Lick monster. He looks like the devil carrying a hatchet.
A gopher snake is just a large, non-venomous constrictor snake.
So just a giant, like...
Yeah, he doesn't have fur or anything.
Yeah.
It's just a snake.
Creepy worm.
Size 2.5 to 7 feet.
Okay, so he's just an overinflated version of that. 15 to 30 feet.
Sure.
Possibly. Louisiana's is like the Wolfman. Maine's is like a sea serpent. Maryland's is the Goat Man. Massachusetts is like they call him the Beast of Truro. He looks like a cat creature.
All right.
He's described as like an 80-pound cougar. So that's possible. Michigan's Pressy. Again, another Loch Ness Monster ripoff. Minnesota's Hairy Man of Vargas Trails. Sasquatch.
There we go.
Mississippi's Three-Legged Ghost.
Good for him.
It's a girl.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Don't misgender the Three-Legged Ghost.
Sorry.
In this Mississippi monster, the living remains of a young girl killed by a satanic cult or a ghost of a girl's mother carrying her daughter's leg. Either way, people travel to an old church on Nash Road to race the ghost. Why?
This ghost raced you?
See for yourself what happens the next time you turn your car's headlights off and honk 3 times. It's kind of like Bloody Mary. Maybe.
Yeah. Does she just show up and be like, let's race?
She kind of looks like the Ring lady with 3 legs.
I bet she's really fast.
I mean, with 3 legs, you gotta be really fast.
Making that sound that Mr. Krabs makes when he walks.
Oh, where's Pennsylvania? Missouri's is like a wolf thing. It's called the Ozark Howler. Montana, the Flathead Lake Monster, another kind of serpent thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska's, I don't even know how they have water in Nebraska. But the Lake Waldron monster is kind of like a serpent thing.
Very original, America.
Oh, this one's original. The Nevada Water Babies of Pyramid Lake.
Just a group of babies.
They look like goblin kids.
Okay.
Legend has it that the Paiute tribe members would discard deformed premature babies into the Reno Pyramid Lake. The angry baby spirits have haunted the lake and surrounded areas ever since. Each spring, fishers disappear in the water, never to be seen again. Over the years, the hunting cries, the ghostly children laughter are heard coming from the lake.
Why are the babies pissed at random fishers?
They don't know who fucking thrown them into the lake when they were prematurely born babies. I don't know. The New Hampshire wood devil, kind of like a thing, like a human thing. The New Jersey devil, New Mexico skinwalkers.
Oh.
They're like humans but wear bear skin.
That's a whole topic by itself.
New York's the white lady. Her name is Karen. One of the most infamous ghost stories in America is from upstate New York in the 1800s. The mother lost her daughter near Lake Ontario and spent the rest of her life looking for her. Even after she died, she returned to the lake to continue searching and searched for her long-lost daughter for a long time. A Rochester local-based award-winning horror film, Lady in White, starring Katherine Helmond of Who's the Boss fame as the White Lady. So it's actually like a movie. Oh, she really looks like the Ring Girl, but
so does three-legged Tommy or whatever her name is.
Yeah, but if the Ring Girl is an adult, that's what this lady kind of looks like. The North Carolina Wampus Cat, another kind of thing. North Dakota's Lake Sea Serpent, the devil thing. Ohio, Frogman.
Nice.
Frogman. Over the years, the many mythological creatures were reported in Ohio's Loveland area. In 1955, a man claimed to see a 3-foot-tall man with thick skin and frog faces carrying wands. For almost 50 years later, a young couple was out playing Pokemon Go and reported seeing a giant amphibian creature who walked on 2 legs.
Frogman.
It looks like a frog that's walking on 2 legs with a fucking Harry Potter thing.
A wand?
Yeah. Carries a wand.
So he's a wizard frog.
Organs. Agropelter. He's like a Sasquatch. Pennsylvania skunk. Squonk. Another wooden legend is said to be the sad squonk of Pennsylvania's hemlock forest. A wrinkly pig-like creature covered in warts supposedly spends its entire life crying. If you find yourself faced with a strange puddle in the woods, be careful. It could be a pull of the squonk's tears.
Okay.
He looks like a Sasquatch, but with a pig face, and he's crying.
Okay.
I guess all the time.
Yo, that's kind of... Hold up. Continue. I got a thing to look up, though.
The Rhode Island Paladine ghost. She's kind of like another ring lady. South Carolina's lizard man. Described as a 7-foot-tall monster with red eyes, reptile-like skin, and 3 fingers with long black claws. The mythological creature has been spotted and even photographed over the decades. 1988, a teenage boy changing a flat tire at night had run into the beast. He safely got back into his car, but it stole his side view mirrors and damaged the roof. In 2015, a churchgoer successfully captured a shot of this notorious sly creature, further supporting the existence of the South Carolina monster.
Is that like the squonk?
No. Let me see it again.
That's a monster from the movie The Village. The Village.
Maybe it's similar.
The Village is an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and all his movies are based in Pennsylvania. So, I thought maybe.
It's like squonk adjacent, yeah.
Maybe he squonked it up.
If you took the red coat off,
yeah,
maybe it's a little bit more
squonking,
real life looking, yeah. But this thing cries a lot, I guess. I don't know.
It didn't cry in the movie.
Yeah, I don't make the rules. South Dakota's jackalope.
Yeah.
Tennessee's spearfinger. Just humanoid like reptile with like a giant one finger. Try to like kill people with his one finger.
Doesn't need a foam finger when he goes to games.
Nope. I don't understand that.
He's number one.
Oh, yeah, that's what it would look like, too. It's probably really great in bed, too. Texas.
Unless you're a dude.
Definitely, if you're a dude. I mean, definitely not.
Pause.
I said it backwards. Okay, we gotta rewind.
Nope.
I said that backwards. It'd be scary if you're a dude, is what I was trying
There
to
you
say.
go.
Texas
Nailed it.
Definitely not. It's like a creepy wolf flying thing.
Flying?
Has wings. It looks like some kind of weird eagle bird.
So a Mothman.
No, it's the back legs look wolfish, and then the face looks scary birdman.
Yeah, Mothman. With eagle
Is that
wings.
what Mothman looks like?
Yeah.
Utah skinwalkers, Vermont pig man, giant buff pig, fucking yoked out of his mind.
Hits the gym every night.
Dude, he skips leg day, but he hits all the upper body.
Golly.
Dude is yoked. Virginia's Chessie, another Loch Ness monster ripoff. Washington Tacoma's
Chessie.
narrow
You're
bridge.
not even trying at that point.
They're all that.
Chessie.
They're all
Essie?
that.
Chessie?
Well, yeah, it's probably from Chester, West Virginia, or Chester, Virginia. Washington's Tacoma Narrow Bridge octopus.
Why not name it Chester?
Because it's Chessie.
And it's somewhat original.
It's like Nessie. That's the joke, okay? That's why it's all the same thing.
No.
West Virginia's Flatwood Monster. This thing kind of looks alien-like.
Mm-hmm.
This thing might be real.
That's the one that's real? The one with the glowing red eyes?
The onion for
Yeah.
for a head. The mountains of West Virginia are not only real-life location of a new Fallout 76 video game, but the home of the Appalachian lore and legends. The Flatwood Monsters of West Virginia feature alongside of other mythological creatures like Wendigo and the Grafton Monster and Mothman.
There we go. We got a Mothman mention.
Deep in the Smoky Mountains lives a 12-foot-tall alien with red eyes and hook-like arms, known to generations as the Flatwood Monster.
Okay. And that's the most realistic.
That I've been seeing. Well, no, maybe that lady.
With 3 legs?
No, the other one. What was her name?
I don't remember.
The Palestine Ghost. The Palantine Ghost. She's from Rhode Island. Every year on Block Island, the image of a burning ship and a female ghost appears to haunt the town. Legend has it that the 1700s, the ship named Palantine was estranged at sea, crashed into the island, and the passengers were all abandoned. While most of the people escaped, one woman was left behind. When the townspeople burned the abandoned ship, they actually burned her alive.
Oof.
So she never got off the boat. Sucks to be her.
Yeah.
The Wisconsin hodag. Wolf reptile-like thing.
All right. Wolf, man, bear.
It looks like a reptile, but its skin has fur, and it's green fur.
Cool.
And that's it.
Wow.
Wyoming's is a jackalope.
No, that's boring.
That's boring. It's just a rabbit.
Rabbit with horns.
Rabbit with horns, yeah.
Come on. You can do better than that. Just do a Wessie.
How many is there? There's Where was the first one? What was her name? The one we just talked. Chessie.
Chessie.
There was Chessie. There's
Nessie, Bessie, Fessy,
maybe there's not that many.
Dressy. I think all this did was help the case that Bigfoot's real.
Oh, Michigan's Pressy.
Because Bigfoot was a repeat offender on that list, was he not?
Yeah, kind of. The Wolfman. Yeah, I guess Sasquatch.
Thank
Everything
you.
was like a Sasquatch. The Attai sea creature monster.
Mm-hmm.
Sea monster. Kind of looks like it just they at least had a name for it. California's Tahoe Tessie. So there's about 4 of them. 4 Loch Ness monster-like creatures.
Yeah.
I want to learn more about the killer babies. Where were they from again?
Some swamp.
Nevada. The water babies of Pyramid Lake.
So if you ever go to Nevada and you hear baby crying, you're probably going to be dying.
Gotta go to Reno's Pyramid Lake. The angry baby spirits haunted the lake and the surrounding areas ever since.
I kind of want to go.
I kind of want to go too.
I don't believe in it, so.
Did I already show you what the babies look like?
Yeah. Little
Creepy goblins.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
This was pretty fun.
Yeah.
This was a fun topic.
Well, that wasn't supposed to be the topic. It's supposed to just be Bigfoot, but funny how things work out.
Well, I mean, a lot of things. I feel like the things that are more believable are like the human things.
Like the hairy leg lady.
Maybe the jackalope. I think that's very believable. I definitely think that's a thing.
Unicorn. God forbid a horse grows a horn.
That's higher than Sasquatch, yeah.
I watched a movie called Death of a Unicorn. Hilarious.
Is that the new movie?
Yeah. Think Jurassic Park, but
With,
unicorns.
what's that girl's name? Wednesday.
Jenna Ortega. Never heard of her.
Hold on. I'm going to look up list of mythological creatures on Ranker.
Ranker. I barely know her.
I want to see where people actually put the Sasquatch.
Oh, he's got to be up there. He's got to be way up there.
Because this is going to count probably things from all kinds of, like, the whole world.
At least there's pictures of Bigfoot. I haven't seen no pictures of demon ghoul babies.
Dracula.
Vampire.
That's real, right?
Vampire? Or Dracula?
Both.
Dracula's based
Dracula's
off of
definitely
Vlad the Impaler.
Dracula's definitely real.
Vampire, though, maybe not.
It might be higher than Sasquatch on my list. I think Sasquatch is one of the dumbest. Like, oh, what about mermaids? Sirens.
If this were a movie, it would go like this. We start at 2 guys on a podcast talking about Bigfoot, blah, blah, blah. You're a non-believer. Then we do investigating, go out in the woods, and you'd be the guy to come across him and get torn in half. Like, you look up, there's Bigfoot, and you're like, son of a... and torn in half.
I'd be okay with that. Like, can I get credit?
For what?
Like, can I live stream being torn in half? Because then I'm the guy who actually got to see Sasquatch.
I don't know. Can you hold your phone steady as you're getting torn in half?
No, I just gotta, hey, bro, let me just set up a tripod.
No.
I just gotta put this on Instagram real fast before he tears me in half.
You're live streaming on Instagram?
I don't know. I feel like that's where all the
You're
people
Mr.
are.
TikTok.
I know, but I feel like more people are probably on Instagram. Taking away TikTok for 15 hours ruined a lot of folks. They went to Red Note. I finally deleted Red Note.
I deleted it all.
Why have like Timu TikTok? Timu TikTok. When I can just have real TikTok.
TikTok's an abomination.
When it comes back up and Donald Trump's like, oh, maybe I won't, and then he gives it like a 12-hour break and then goes, hey, I decided to pause it again. Okay, cool. Well, thanks. I'll download Red Note when I need to. Till then, I'll just use TikTok.
I'll just not use any.
Can't find this damn
live stream on Facebook.
I don't think the only people on Facebook.
Maybe I'll live stream you getting torn in half.
No, because you can't be there. Remember?
No, we're both there. It's just you're the one that finds him first and dies.
Yeah, and then you're gonna take all the credit. Oh, look what I found! I found Sasquatch
next to
he
Joe's
tore this guy in half. That's not what I want. If I gotta be torn in half, I want to at least have the credit of being that I found.
Oh, I'd fabricate the story. Like, I found him, but then he ran over to Joe and ripped him in half.
Well, you can't do that though. That's like
I can because I'm alive, and you're
torn in half
over there and over there.
Some of it over there. I can't believe nobody actually ranked these things. That seems crazy to me.
They're ranked somewhere.
Mermaids? Sirens?
Nah.
You don't think so? Well, you already said centaurs. You don't think
Yeah, no.
But like,
Maybe.
What about Atlantis?
Atlantis?
I feel like that's where mermaids live.
That could be real.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
So
El Dorado?
What is El Dorado?
Golden City.
Never heard of it.
Oh.
Is that supposed to be like famous? That I feel
There's
like
a whole Disney cartoon about it. Never seen El Dorado?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. There's your homework.
It's a cartoon?
Yeah, it came out in like 2001.
Holy shit. No way. I didn't. This ain't a real thing.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. El Dorado.
That seems crazy. I haven't heard of this.
2000. The Road to El Dorado.
That doesn't even sound familiar. Do you have a picture? Maybe it's like a deep memory that I just. Nope. Nope.
Here, try that one.
I don't think I ever heard of this.
Really?
That seems crazy. I'd never heard of that. It doesn't even look like, when
Real?
stuff looks kind of vaguely familiar to you. That doesn't even look vaguely familiar.
Can't remember.
I'm almost positive I've never seen that image in my entire life.
Came out 2000. It's got a 9 or a 6.9 out of 10. Out of 113,000 votes.
Right up my alley then.
Yep.
Well, I'm more of like a 4 guy.
You're more of like a 1.
1? Okay. Snow White might have been a 1.
Snow White is...
Geely is like a solid 3, maybe a 4.
Snow White is the lowest rated movie of all time. How do you spell Geely?
I think it's Gilgi. Maybe. I don't know. That's got to be a solid 4.
Gigli. 2.7.
I think that's what I want to do. Review really bad movies. Movies you would consider bad.
Hold on. What is this? Daniel the Wizard. A 1.2.
That's got to be like Snow White territory. What is this?
This looks like a homemade movie.
It reminds me of, there was like a movie about a magician that was like super good. Everybody likes. I don't remember what it was called.
Okay. So Daniel the Wizard, guess what it's about? not to get off topic.
A magician who does magic. Well, I guess he's a wizard.
Evil assassins want to kill Daniel, the third runner-up for German Idols.
What is the German Idols?
Like American Idol?
Okay, I want this to be our second episode of our movie podcast.
This doesn't seem like a movie you're going to find anywhere.
Has to be somewhere. You found that movie with Dana Carvey. I don't remember what that was.
That had a budget.
I never heard of that either, and I'm a Dana Carvey person. Like,
So this is a German movie.
is it in German?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the trailer to load.
See, there's a trailer, so you're getting somewhere. It's gotta be a movie.
I mean,
somewhere.
is there? Daniel the Wizard. Here we go.
Totale Ablehnung ist
Oh, it's German.
und grenzenlose Bewunderung. Wenn die Liebe dein Leben verzaubert, aber der Hass dir Albträume bereitet.
Nie wieder Kübelböck. Nie wieder. Nie wieder Kübelböck.
Yeah, this was filmed on a potato.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Richte deinen Weg.
It's like a homemade movie.
Wenn du vor nichts mehr sicher bist, außer Glauben.
It's got 3 thumbs up and 12 laughing emojis.
Geh rauf und schlaf. Träum was Schönes.
It can't be that. It. Let me see it.
That phone's locked already.
It's from 2004. How bad were cameras back in 2004?
You could find some bad ones.
Then again, I feel like if you think about sports,
Or if you
just sports broadcasts from 2004,
Don't
don't
have
fucking
money.
horrible.
we need to make like David the Wizard about assassins trying to kill the runner-up for German Idol.
What is the German Idol? I don't understand that.
It looked like a talent show from the trailer.
Like, I got it pulled up right now. The guy. Why is he the third runner-up? Like, bro,
He
How-
seems like he should be a mythological creature.
how is he the main character? Bro, you came in fourth. He was the third runner-up.
He's playing himself in the movie too.
Yeah, that I saw that. His name is Daniel
David
Kublok.
Yeah, Kubla.
DK. But like, how are you the main character? You came in
He
fourth.
probably wrote it.
Maybe, I guess if it was on a potato.
Like, well, I don't want to be the winner. That'd be too obvious.
You said it kind of looked like a home movie.
Yeah, I can't be a runner-up. That'd be also too obvious. I'll be a third runner-up.
See, these people found it. The Sour Pack. On YouTube as The Sour Pack. The worst movie ever. Daniel the Wizard.
Come on, you motherfucker.
What was that?
Sorry, it just popped up on my phone. Oh, Daniel the Wizard budget. Let's see. See if we can find something here. Nah.
Can download it from this free download page. That doesn't seem sketchy at all.
You can't even, no, you can't buy this movie.
We just hop on LimeWire and download Daniel the Wizard.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, it's this place. I mean, I don't know.
Dude.
Legit, this is. It's called internetarchive.org.
Daniel had a glow up.
Holy shit! I think it's the actual movie.
Yeah, he had a glow up.
Jetzt kurz nach 17 Uhr und wie Sie sehen, strömen die
subtitles at
Fans
least?
in die Halle. Es ist ein unglaublicher Andrang, ein Andrang, wie man ihn sonst nur von großen Popkonzerten
Oh my
kennt.
God, it's the
Ein
actual
Andrang,
movie.
mit dem man auch heute hätte rechnen
You got to go to internetarchive.org.
Wait, he actually.
What is this website?
Hold on. He actually placed third in a television talent show.
In real life?
Yeah. So he just took his real life story and added assassins. Daniel Dominic Kaiser Kubo
Oh, this is an actual. This is a real.
was a
actual
German
website.
singer best known for placing third in a television talent show.
Wow, it was written and directed by not him.
Wait.
Yuli Lomel. You can download this. It's 1.4 gigs. I don't know how. if it looks like that,
Oh,
how the fuck does it?
this guy's dead.
What do you mean he's dead?
He's dead. He was a private passenger on a cruise ship on the 29th of August, 2018, bound for New York City at around 5 a.m. on September 9th. He jumped overboard.
So he killed himself.
What did this episode turn into?
I don't know.
We went. Oh,
You can download this right from this. I want you to watch this.
I don't want to. He's dead.
What
I was
does that matter?
okay. You
He
watched
died
the
of
movie.
something.
You contact him. Hey, be on our podcast. Talk about your movie. This is what he's gonna sound like.
You know where he ranks? Higher than Sasquatch.
I'm looking at him. Well, that was a wild story. From worst movie ever to dead. In under 5 minutes.
You can download the MPEG-4.
That sounds too sketchy.
No, this is the same website that has the Wayback Machine. It's like literally the internet, like
Okay,
everything ever made on the internet.
I'll make you a deal.
They even have software you can download.
If you post this episode on Facebook and it gets more than 6 likes,
It won't. Oh, God. Then what? You'll
I'll
watch the movie?
I'll watch it.
I don't think
And
it
it
has,
will be our next episode.
I don't think it has subtitles.
It's gotta have subtitles.
So you're probably gonna have to use context clues in what you're seeing on the screen.
At least it's not a long movie.
52 minutes.
All right. Well, there you go. If you listen to us this much and you want me to watch a movie without subtitles and try to figure out what it's about and give it a review, make sure you go.
It'll be our first official podcast. I'll push my wrestling movie back just one time,
Okay.
even
There
though
we
I
go.
really want to hear about the peanut butter movie.
Peanut Butter Falcon. Go like his post. Until then,
6 likes.
more than 6, so 7 plus. I'm not liking your post.
Okay, do I count or no? 6
Sure.
individuals. Okay.
Until then, I'm Jason. That's Joe.
Hi everybody.
And this was the show.
Oh, you just
Right?
yeah.
It works.
I forgot all about that.
Daniel waves his wand, eyes bright with magic. In the hall, the crowd gathers, excitement's a magnet. Griffin and unicorn, phoenix and fairy Joerate, together they dance under the moon's silver light. Fireflies twirl, in the air they float, dragon's breath like a warm summer's note. Mermaid sings her song, in the water she swims, each creature joins the show in this enchanted hymn. Wizards and witches gather around, spellbound by the magic, we're lost in the sound. Creatures of wonder in harmony blend, this enchanting show forever we'll remember. Stars above, in the night sky they shine. With each spell, we're one with the divine. Magic fills the air in every breath we take. In this moment, our hearts will never break. Daniel casts his final spell, the crowd cheers. The spellbinding act, in their minds they revere. From the depths of the sea to the highest peak, every creature in this magical league. Together we stand under the moon's soft glow, in this world of wonder where dreams come true below. Wizards and witches gather around, spellbound by the magic, we're lost in the sound. Creatures of wonder in harmony blend, this enchanting show forever we'll remember. Wizards and witches gather around, spellbound by the magic, we're lost in the sound. Creatures of wonder in harmony blend, this enchanting show forever we'll remember.
And Daniel gets assassinated. No, I just put that in there.